All right, everybody. I wanted to record this video to share with you how to invite in a co-marketing partner and then get a peek at what it looks like from their end so that you can help some of your real estate agents just sign up and get started, walk them through it. Great value add for you and for them. So the first thing I did, and you can't really see it here, is I went over to co-marketing partners in Total Expert. It then lets you invite someone in using their email address. So that's what this step one contact selection was. Now it's asking me for some general info, which I've put in. I have given myself a new role at Wydell Real Estate, so shout out to them, and put in all this information. I'm going to hit next. You could add in actually their, different IDs and license numbers if you want, but that's optional. You can skip it. I've uploaded this headshot of myself. You can also upload a logo for them. I'm actually going to leave that alone because I want to see what it looks like when they're doing it on their end. And then finally, here's an email that can be sent out. Now you can choose how you want to do this. You can just go with what it says here. You can put your own information in, or if you're sitting with them, I guess it doesn't really matter what it says. So the email is here, and so at this point, this is what they're going to see. There seems to be this video giving more information about it. I will accept this invitation. Now going to bring me over here where I can create a password. All right, now again, we can put a license number here. I wonder what happens. I don't have a license number, obviously, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Continue setting up profile. They can double check the information, make sure you got it right. I can actually change my profile picture here. And now I will hopefully see it here in a moment. I'm going to save it and then a sign in. There's my new sign in. It brought me in. Okay, so this is what they see inside of Total Expert. And look, right off the bat, we are going through this journey together. So I'm gonna edit this video the best I can, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be going through this together. So let's explore. Let's see. We can tag people as hot leads. Oh, we can create tasks for ourselves. Our pending commissions here, so they can like use it that way. This is very cool. And we have one co-marketing partner, which is of course Princeton Mortgage. My leads and contacts. I don't have any here yet. Now I do know that you can assign contacts over to your co-marketing partners on your end, so that's kind of cool. Or I could create a contact. Right, so Dan Cooley. I was trying to think of a funny nickname off the fly. I think it'll fall flat, so let's not even worry about it. All right. Lead source, lead status. You can make them a hot lead, which should put them in that dashboard. I can share with Princeton Mortgage if I wanted to. Very cool. All right, let me save that lead. Saving, saving, saving. Right. Oh, I have a hot lead. Very cool. Co-marketing partners, obviously Princeton Mortgage. We already knew that. Tasks. All right, we can set tasks for ourselves here. Assign to myself. Oh, they can also assign tasks to you, which is kind of cool. So call Sarah. Who's Sarah? I don't know. Set the date. It's already late. Go back to the dashboard here. Here we go. We have open tasks. All right. Email marketing. Emails. Let's see what they're able to do. All right. So there are some templates already here for them. Right? So a retail event with a bomb template, you're invited. This is also bomb, so I'm guessing they would have to upload their bomb. Although I know that Total Expert was having some issues with bomb, so all these templates are bomb templates. Blank email template. Interesting. This is interesting. It doesn't seem to give them much. So I can send a direct email to a contact. Hey, blah, All right. We'll name this email test. Confirm and save. Interesting. All right. So what it seems to me is that if there's these templates here, we should be able to create some templates. So I'll definitely put that on our list as something that we want to get done. Web marketing, single property sites. I am going to create one. Let's look. Lovely home. East Windsor. Listing status. Oh, that's cool. They can do a coming soon. This one was obviously not coming soon, so that's the whole thing. Look how nice this is. This is great. So they make this whole custom site for you really quick. Your lending partner is Princeton Mortgage. So there's been this question a lot of, is this something that is always co-branded? And I would say yes, it is. Oh, well, maybe not. Wait a minute. Okay, very cool. Never mind. They can make it for themselves, or they could add you on as a co-listing partner. This logo seems pretty big, so I'm gonna check into that as well. All right, well, this is very cool. I mean, that alone is like, I'm actually really impressed with Total Expert's little generated website. I think this came across great. Looks really good, especially when I first opened it and pictures are sliding in. My slideshow going. Domains. Let's see about them. Add an existing domain. Purchase a domain. Oh, this is interesting. So there's some tech stuff here they'd have to do if they wanted to have a domain put on it. So I'm guessing this is for the single property websites so that it would be like, dancooley.wydellrealestate.com slash, you know, whatever the property address is, etc. Now, one thing really quick with social media that I will point out here, so they should be able to connect um, they should be able to connect different things to their account, such as their social media profiles. The problem is, frankly, the posting on here is not awesome. You just have LinkedIn, Twitter, which is now called X, and Facebook, which I guess is now called Meta. Um, I'm underwhelmed with their ability to post through Total Expert. I think most of you have been as well, from what I've heard. But it's definitely there. All right, print market. All right, so let's actually look up here, just like with you guys. Print marketing is one of the choices up top. And we have all of these different materials. A lot of these you can see are created by not created by us, right? But they're there as templates. Some of these are us. Let me see though. Print flyers. So it seems like all the flyers are very specifically co-marketed. And it 1 of 10. We have a lot of these. SB would be sales boomerang, I'm guessing. That was from a while ago. Oh no, single branded. So these are from, okay, they're not single branded, but they're here. They also have access to a lot of our product flyers and things like that. And I'll talk to Total Expert too. I would love to have a way for us to kind of separate or filter out materials that we didn't personally make, but it doesn't really matter. So if they wanted to do a listing flyer, they do have that option, and you will be co-branded into it. But so if we do, I'll select this one again. Default color scheme, I can make whatever I want. Make it bright red. Again, white L colors, very proud. All right, I'm going to select this. Then customize and publish. It does pull it, and it pulls all my information, and it would pull yours as well. One thing to keep in mind with these, kind of just to know even for you, is that you can click on these photos and change them to whatever you want. So if you're like, hey, look, we've seen the front of the house, I want to spotlight, this big backyard, you can switch the image out. You can also change any photos here. They cannot change yours. They can change themselves. If you're making a co-branded flyer, you can change. Like you could switch my picture out if you wanted, or add my license number, etc. And it would appear that they get 10 print pieces a month as part of their free thing. So they would have 10 listing flyers a month. You of course have unlimited. So if they're really using it to that degree, you can offer to do some of it for them and take that over. Da, da. All right, lead capture apps. What are some options here? Just like with yours, we're going to create it. Open house flyer. So this is why they need the domain, right? Because without their domain connected, it's the Total Expert domain. And they might be fine with that. If they were doing an email or something with a link and you have to click it, it would just bring, like, for the most part, I don't think people are gonna be like, wait a minute, your picture would still be on there. Da. So my agent, lender, they can put you on it or not. So that really answers that question, is like they don't have to put you on. There's an open house. This one actually doesn't let you put in an MLS number, which is kind of weird. They also do home valuation. What is your home worth? Okay, that's cool. So these lead capture apps, print marketing, we already looked through there. Emails, campaigns, drip campaigns. All right, so the way they would do this drip campaign. All right, cool. So you would create emails or they would create emails for themselves, or I guess you could have us create like an email if you wanted it to look a little more polished. But if they wanted to, they could create a bunch of emails that are like, "Hey, so great meeting you. Give me a call. We can discuss your needs and blah blah blah." And then they could do it again 2 days later, every other day or whatever it might be. Um, and they can set the campaign. So if I did like all of these emails, which we're not gonna do, and this was called test incremental days. We also do date specific. Oh, that's cool. On different days. Incremental days though. Day 1, day 3, day 5, 4, day 6, day 8. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, so up here, 1 would be tomorrow. So if you put 1, it'll send tomorrow. If you send 5, so a weekly campaign lasting 5 weeks would be 1, 8, 15, 23, and 30. That makes sense. Let's save the campaign and see what happens. The only contact this person has is me, so the worst that happens is I start getting these emails from myself. So that's fine. Give it a little bit of time to finish saving. Okay, cool. So this drip campaign, update selected, view campaign. What does that look like? Okay. Let me see how to get someone on it. So I go over here. I click on actions. To click Dan Cooley. Up. The campaign would be test. So I could add myself onto it and I could add Princeton as a co-marketer. I'm going to not do that, but I could. So that's cool. Um, so these drip campaigns are super useful. So like a good idea, a good example of this would be um, it's almost like how we would use a journey, right? So they could have it be where it's like, yeah, I'm going to drip them an email every um, week after they purchase a home. So like after the closing, the email number 1 is, "Hey, I just want to reach out again. Thank you so much for, your belief in me and working with me. I'm so happy I could help you achieve your dreams." And then the next would be, "Hey, I just want to check in. It's been I know, it's been about a month. I hope you're doing well. Been thinking about you guys. I'm always here for you." And then 6 months in, "Hey, happy 6 month anniversary." Year in, "Hey, happy anniversary." So they could create something like that and then kind of set it and forget it and just manually put them in like day of closing. That could be their almost their, hey, after closing, go into Total Expert and drop them in this campaign. That's very cool. With marketing, email marketing, you send an email, all the stats would be right here. You can show them. Different analytics, different analytics. So appointments, ROI tracker, things like that. Then the last thing I just want to check really quick is I want to go back to email, lead capture apps. So again, this is the quick links, right? So you kind of have everything here. If I go print marketing, so this is interesting. They do not seem to have access to our social media graphics, which I guess is fine. I'm not sure how much they're going to want to post a Princeton Mortgage social media graphic. But if they do want a social graphic for something, we're going to have to send that to them separately. There's also all of these, postcards, just listed postcards, things like that. And this is EDDM, actually, I'm realizing as I'm talking. So if I wanted to, we could do this. That same, this wonderful home in Heightstown. For these, you have to be on, right? So they're not sending out postcards without you. If I customize and publish. Oh man, look, that looks great. Tell all your friends at Wydell Real Estate. We do good postcards for them. All right, and then I'm gonna hit publish. Don't let that throw you, by the way. It'll be like, once you publish, you can't edit. You can always go make a new one if need be. And then they can go into U.S. Postal Service EDDM. And I don't know if you've ever used this before, but you can choose different neighborhoods. And it will give you how much it would be to actually have have it mailed out to those neighborhoods. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much all of the hits, all the important parts. I think look, I kind of came into this in the same spot as maybe all of you, not really sure. I think this is an awesome tool. You have this great CRM system. It's free. They are able to send out, like manage all their data. They're able to send out emails. They're able to create flyers. I think, one of the big selling points in general is just these single property websites are really cool. They can throw that on there. If they don't know how to connect their domain, that's more of an IT question, but reach out. I can try to help out or point in the right direction. I wouldn't push the social media in that much, but if they find utility for it, that's awesome. They can use it to keep tasks going for themselves. Call Sarah, boom, did it. And then see here too, actually. Image library. Oh, those are other ones. Social media, create new. Oh, so maybe they do have. All right, they have access to our social media graphics. Again, I don't know that they're gonna like be excited to use them because it wouldn't have their. The one thing is it would not have their logo on it. But that's cool. And so I think that and we can build out more emails. We can do that kind of stuff on our end from a marketing standpoint. We could build out emails if you put it in a ticket, share it with your co-marketing partner. So there's a lot of utility here, and I think even more than there currently is. But if you're working with an agent that is not really, you're having these database conversations with them, and this blueprint, next blueprint, and you realize that they're keeping it on spreadsheets, things like that. I mean, this could be a really cool option for them. And then even if they're a little underwhelmed with some of the stuff, like some of the social media stuff or the email library here. Reassure them or rest assured, like we can help with that part as well. But I think it's a really cool system. I hope this has helped you out. Let me know one way or another. Let me know if there's questions I'm not thinking of that you want answered. They can create groups for themselves. Um, so I would definitely reach out and speak with some of your realtors partners about this. Let them know that this is an option that you can help them with. And if you have any questions or comments, like I said, please just reach out and let me know. Talk soon.